Everything I spit rare, we sounded that great. Area podcast, they talk about hip hop all the way in the UK, so they gon' get props. Ooh, let me catch you one time.
Before we talk about these releases in more detail, how do we feel about July as a month? Good month for hip hop? Bad month?
Crazy month.
Crazy month.
A lot.
Loads of shit coming out.
Yeah.
Too much.
As in, so crazy as in too much, you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep up with some of it, to be fair.
Okay, well, hopefully we've got the highlights here. Let's start with the big albums, the big releases. What we were just talking about before we went live. Eminem, The Death of Slim Shady. Theo, do you want to kick us off? Because you implied you had some takes on this one.
So to be fair, when it comes to Eminem, I never really care for Eminem that much. I haven't for I'm talking flipping. What's the last album that I really cared for? We're going before Encore, so I don't ever look. Well, oh no, that's a lie. Kamikaze was the last real Eminem album that I actually really cared for, and I would actually sit all the way through and thought it was decent. Everything else I've kind of been in and out. But you know what? This one, I understand why people, if they don't necessarily like it as much, but it was different to me. I could see the comedic factor, and he is actually spitting really well in some certain tracks. As a project as a whole, from top to bottom, yeah, would I go back to it? Maybe not, but maybe I'm more impressed because I don't have high expectations for Eminem anymore. So this pleasantly surprised me going into it. I went into this album thinking, it's going to be another one of those Eminem albums that I literally go in, skip, come back out, not really interested. But I actually sat with this and actually thought it's not actually that bad. And that's really what that I've got from it. There's certain tracks that I take away from it. I think, this is actually good. And I can actually listen to them over and over again. But as a whole full body of work, I don't think it's that bad at all. I'd give it a standard 6 I think is decent, to be fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you think Eminem's back then? I was going to say, do you think Eminem's back?
I can't say that Eminem's back. It's an improvement. That's why I give it a 6. I don't think it's back. How what's a good example? Nas is probably the best example. You know, when someone's not fallen off, but they're not at the heights that they're where they should be, and when they start to make a slow comeback, like when Nas came with King's Disease, that was a good album. And that was okay, I'm interested at what you're going to do next. I can't say that this album gives me that same vibe. This album is good. Am I intrigued of what Eminem will do next, or if he's going to do something next? Not particularly. It's not that good for me to come back and think, oh yeah, you're going to do something really well.
What did you think of the last one then? What was it? Was it Music to Be Murdered By? Was that the last project?
I didn't really care for that album. That's the thing. Yeah, I didn't really care for that album at all. There's certain tracks on there that are decent, but as a project, no, it didn't interest me in the slightest. That's why I'm saying that I prefer this to that, 100%.
Okay, fair enough. Anyone else feel like that? Or no?
No,
the faces are saying otherwise. Yeah.
I don't rate Eminem that much, so it's just a bit like when you guys were like, "Oh, we should listen to this project." I was a bit like, "I don't know," and yeah, the single's all right, but he's just, I don't know, man. I think he's been joked on too much now. Where I can't actually listen to him properly. All I hear is people going, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's a joke. So I can't get my head out of that space. It could be me, but I also think he's not doing anything too amazing, really.
No, I think my thoughts on this one was I didn't hate it either. I don't think it was terrible. It was a bit of a struggle for me to get through. The problem for me is, and this is how I felt about his music for a while, is that this didn't it didn't shock me, it didn't offend me, it didn't make me laugh, it didn't move me. I just didn't feel anything listening to it, and that's how I felt about Eminem's music for a long time. It just doesn't do anything at all for me. And that's all I've really got. I mean, we can go into some things deeper, but it felt out of touch, is what I'd say. And I don't want to say much more than that because I don't want to get disrespectful, but it just felt very out of touch. And yeah, just middle of the road for me, man. Middle of the road.
That's a shame. That is a big shame because Eminem is a good talent, but I think I don't really know why he's dropping the album. Is it because he knows that he can make a quick couple million? Do you know what I mean? Because it's like that album's gonna do numbers regardless of whether it's good or not. Like,
well, yeah.
So
I mean,
maybe
I
he
don't know about
fancies a
him
little cash grab.
personally. I don't know if he like. I can't speak for him. I know that his team, I imagine, they know what formula works, and they know that if Eminem drops, it's going to do good numbers. His core fan base. I mean, if you're an Eminem fan and you've been a fan of his music for the last 15 to 20 years, you're going to like this album.
You
In my
reckon?
opinion, I think. Yeah. I
Because
think so.
you're just bought into the Eminem hype, is what you're saying.
Yeah, well, I think like there is somewhat of a concept. Well, there is a concept here, and there's a lot of I guess that he's kind of channeling a previous. He's tapping into different eras of Eminem and Slim Shady in particular. Like, to be more positive, there's the couple tracks that I did actually like was the opening track Renaissance. I thought he sounded like hungry, fresh. I was like, oh my god, is this like an old track? And Evil as well. To me, Evil was just like, yeah, this is the kind of Eminem that I can listen to. And not necessarily like saying I like the content of the lyrics and all that, but it just on the ear it sounded good. And there's maybe one or two others that I'm forgetting. I know Fuel's obviously the track that everyone's talking about, but for other reasons. But yeah, just for the most part, for me, it just felt like kind of more of the same, and it just didn't do anything for me at all. Yeah,
I think it was missing like that special song as well. Like on Music to Be Murdered By, I liked Darkness. I felt like at least he was pushing his pen to try, because we know he can write good stuff. He can write amazing songs like Lose Yourself and stuff like that. And I feel like Darkness was in that vein. Like, I'm gonna make a good record, but I don't.
Is that the one? Is that the one where he talks about? Is it like the school, not the school shooting, like
sniper shooting on the bridge or something? Like, it's a really amazing perspective. I think we all rated that. You know, when we did the Eminem discussion. But there's no moment like that for me on this. He's like, it's good that he's honoring why his fans fell for him at the start, I think, but that's not progression. That's very like backwards looking. Yeah.
I think it's like a catch-22. I think he's in a space where he's regarded as one of the best in rap, and as we always hear fans always saying, I wish we had this old M back or old Kanye and all that. And sometimes sometimes rappers rarely ever do it. So I think, like Kieran was saying, that's what he tried to do. But I feel like he missed the mark with it. I feel like in some ways, he definitely hit the mark, but I don't think it was as effective as maybe the intention was. So I felt like it fell a bit short. It's not a failure of an album. But I can't even talk into it too much because I couldn't get through it because I find it quite hard to listen to. Because I just wasn't in that mindset no more. I think if this came out many years ago, I think it might have been like back when he was doing the Slim Shady stuff like proper, like that would have been right. It probably would have been received a bit more well for me. But at this point of all the shenanigans and all the stuff M's gone through and all the crappy music, it's kind of hard. I think when you release so much not rubbish music, but music that I don't like, and then you come to this point, you have to kind of really like wow me to draw me back in. Yeah. And unfortunately, from the 5 songs that I heard, I skipped 4 of them. Ooh. So that's
you listen to the EP,
crazy.
Bro. Oh god!
I'm being real. Honestly, I was like to myself, I didn't want to listen to it because I knew I wasn't gonna like it.
It's negative, isn't it? It's not.
You tapped into something there, though. But sorry, Phil.
I really do.
Sorry, go on.
No, I'm saying I hear it because even though when I'm saying about like it's, I've been saying it's average and stuff. I think because I've literally lowered these expectations way down, I was pleasantly surprised. But if I'm taking my personal self out of it, if anyone is not slating this album or saying it, I can't get through it, I completely 100% hear where they're coming from. I just think I've personally lowered the expectations down so much. Like I said previously, I'm not looking for M. When M drops, I'm not looking to listen to his music. I haven't been for a long time. That's why when you said about his previous album, I was not checking for that in the slightest. So here M drops, and he did well with numbers wise. I don't listen to Eminem like that anymore. He doesn't inspire me, or with the whole like, don't know, he can just go on one like with the technical bars or going da-da-da-da-da. I'm not impressed by that. I want to see progression. I want to see you challenge yourself further, not just doing the same old stuff that he has been doing, all wild, crazy bars. Sometimes he gets too technical with it, and I'm not looking for that at all. So yeah.
Do you know what it is? You've all kind of tapped on things that I've been thinking, but like Neil, you said something like, if this came out like 20 years ago, something like that, it would have hit different. That's the thing, is like when Eminem, when he reinvented himself, became Slim Shady, first like made his mark, it was the reason why it was controversial and offensive and it had the impact it did is because it was new, it was fresh, it was of its time.
Yep.
Doing the same thing 20, 25 years later, it's not going to have the same impact. Honestly, with it, even in that first track, which I actually quite like the sound of, I think it was in that first track, he's talking about being cancelled or something like that. And I'm thinking, you're talking like you're Kanye West, the things that you're saying. I was like, this is Kanye. This is not Eminem. Like, you're not. No one. When does Eminem ever tweet something and people go, "Oh, that's terrible"? No one does it. But the thing is, I know he's playing this character, but it comes back to it. It's like we're still doing this, and that's why it's just very apathetic when it comes
Eminem's
to
early
Eminem.
career is pure cancel material if you listen to what he's talking about. But the people that love Eminem decide to just turn a blind eye to that because they love Eminem. But it's like he's talking about raping people, murdering his wife, murdering his mom, all this kind of bad, like horrible stuff. He says so many horrible things against people from the LGBTQIA plus and all the letters, right?
Yeah.
But everyone just forgets about it. So it's like when he's talking about, oh, you could cancel me, it's like, I think you realize you're uncancelable, Eminem. Like, there's no need to try play victim. You know what I mean? Like a bit like, oh, I've been cancelled. It's like no one's trying to cancel you, Eminem. Everyone respects who you are, respects what you've done. But I think it's time to just bow out gracefully. Like this album for me, I haven't listened to all of it. I've listened to songs, like I said. If he stopped after this, especially with the title, it's a happy ending. It's not the best. He should have stopped like 10 years ago, but you know what I mean? It's still a respectable place to call it a day. And he's got plenty of hits. He could still tour if you wanted to off his greatest hits. He doesn't need a new album.
Yeah.
If anything, he could release a compilation, a greatest hits compilation, and make money that way, like a lot of other artists did back in the day.
And I think
he did that though. He made a curtain call too, like just a couple years ago.
This is what I'm saying. That I was not checking for that at all. That album annoyed me. I looked at it and just thought it actually highlighted to me like how I'm going to sound rude now, but how irrelevant and I'm just not checking for M anymore, man. Like this curtain call too, even the album cover. I'm like, what are you doing with yourself? I just need like a different progression. He needs to do like what Nas did. He needs to hook up with Alchemist and do something like that and just be inspired, man. That's something that I would be like.
Do you know what?
I would check for anything else.
Yeah.
I'm not looking.
I said this like the last two times that we spoke about M. I said, look, even just an EP. Get Boldy on there, whatever, But I actually, and I don't want to sound too harsh now because I have no idea what this man's personal life is. But I actually don't think he's got anything to talk about.
Yeah,
like that's the thing. That's the impression I get. I don't think he's got anything to talk about. I think he's indoors all the time. He's so famous, he can't go anywhere. Yeah. Got nothing to say.
He just sits indoors.
Yeah, and it's sad, It is sad, but I literally think like this. It would almost be like wasted to do that with The Alchemist at this point.
It's kind of like what Jay and Andre 3000 are like. It's that position where it's like they don't have anything to rap about, so they're not rapping right now.
Well, Jay did something cool. Andre's on an experimental journey, as you know, with the flute album. I think Eminem, he could come up with a concept album, much like Hero's favorite rapper of the year. He could come up with a concept album. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That would be interesting, but I don't know. Yeah, Sean's probably right here that he's got nothing to talk about and he's not making any new kind of experiences. All he can say nowadays is, "Oh, look how good I am! Look here's proof how good I am! Wow, I'm better than you!" Oh, and he doesn't even do those like braggy like "I'm rich" raps either. So it's a bit like, where are we gonna get an exciting Eminem album from? Nowhere.
So it's like when you get the song about Christopher Reeves, it's just like it's not even. I mean, to be honest, it is a bit embarrassing. Like to be like 50 years old doing that is a bit, come on. But at the same time,
what generation is he connecting with, making those references now as well? It's just like
exactly. It's just
so irrelevant.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Yeah, it's a shame,
turned
man.
into
It's a shame.
hating, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but like I said,
it was all true.
but like I say, to kind of spin it a bit, and I want to ask Phil as well. Actually, like I liked Renaissance, I liked Evil, and then Fuel for obvious reasons with the JID feature. But Phil, what were the ones that you liked? Because you probably had the most positive sort of spin on this album.
Let me have a look. Toby's decent. I think
Toby's hype. That feature's good.
Yeah. And then what else
enough.
was there?
That final track's good as well. I added that to the playlist.
Yeah, I didn't mind Lucifer. Oh no, I don't want. I'm not checking for Head Honcho. That track is terrible. That was it. Guilty Conscience 2. I didn't mind that. I thought that was decent, personally.
Oh yeah, that was
I don't know what
too,
everybody else thinks. I thought that was decent. That was the other one. But now I'm looking at the rest of the album list, the track list. Sorry. Nah, probably just
that was the one where you probably
Guilty
tapped
Conscience
into
2.
That's the one where you probably tapped into the concept the best. I felt with that track, the back and forth.
I agree.
Yeah.
The problem was the rest of the album just fell short with the concept. So it was like the punchline that song was hitting didn't even land for me that well. But I get what you mean. He tied things together well.
Yeah, by the time I got there, I wasn't. Yeah, I'd kind of lost patience, interest, whatever. So I get what you mean. Okay. Childish Gambino. Should we move on to that one?
Yeah, let's move on to that. Although I'll say
Bando
this
Stone
now,
in the New World.
I want to kind of frame this conversation in a way that will kind of give context to where I'm at with this album, having only listened to it once. Childish Gambino is not an artist that's evolved. He's an artist that just plays different roles. Do you know what I mean? As in, he's like, I'm a rapper now, I'm a singer now, and then we got to the album of all the numbers that's then be renamed to like fucking Artistic Venture or whatever the fuck it's called. And then I think that is more of a representation of what Childish Gambino or Donald Glover is as a person or an artist, like trying to make the best work possible or something like that. But this album now, it's like all the previous albums, I don't know how many there are, it might be 4, it might be 5. All of them have kind of been squashed together into this kind of creative piece of work that I'm not really sure what to think of.
I get what you mean. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this album yet. I think that I'll preface it by saying that I think Donald Glover is like an incredibly talented, creative person, and there's certainly projects of his that have a special place in my heart, like because of the internet, especially. As you all know, I wasn't as big on the previous album, like when it came back in 2020, just because I felt it was a bit unfinished, and I just wasn't sure, and I felt like other people were making some of those sounds better at the time. With this one, there's certainly some great music in there, great moments, good songs.
100%.
I'm just not sure how it all comes together, but I'm more interested in the concept than I am the execution. The concept. I haven't even really
dive into the concept. Can you explain the concept?
I'll try. Kieran nodded, so Kieran might have a better understanding than me. But from what I know about,
I'm just on your page. I have no idea.
Right. Well,
I just like when the skits come.
Yeah, so there's the skits that are from the film that's coming out. I don't know if anyone's seen the trailer or knows much about the film.
That's where they're on the beach, and it's like a sci-fi thing, right?
I think it's like I get the impression that it's a post-apocalyptic survival type thing, and I think it's a metaphor for him like trying to figure out how he survives post Childish Gambino, because he's given up the moniker, innit? It's like, where do I go next with my career?
Right.
So I've got that in my mind when I'm listening to it, and then I'm hearing him talk about being a dad and finding like love and happiness and all that. And then the bit that I find really interesting are the references to like Kanye and Drake, where it's like, I think that if he becomes or like leans into Childish Gambino, he becomes like a Drake or a Kanye, where like, so if you got Kanye who's sort of like is just absolutely going for complete and utter artistic freedom and just like uncompromising, then you got Drake who is like power, money, hits, records, all that, but neither of them really deep down seem that happy. Like if you think about their personal lives, I think he is like trying to avoid going that way, and then because isn't there a line something like you're fucking this, I'm fucking my wife, or something like that. I don't know, some line like that. But he's he's talking about family and that's, and like you said, you can tell by the way I'm saying this, like I can't quite grasp it, but that's what I'm finding interesting. Is like it's an interesting way of basically saying I don't know what to do next with my career. Do you get what I mean?
I think as
that's where I'm at with it.
Like I said, with my little kind of pre-monologue before we started talking about this, because of the internet and then to Awaken My Love, those are two completely different characters in the universe or multiverse of Childish Gambino, right? But I feel like the Childish Gambino we saw when he was on that Sway freestyle and when he's doing stuff like what's that it's not an album, but it's that video where he's in that house and doing all that stuff. That weird kind of the art house thing.
It accompanied because the internet,
yeah, that is Donald Glover doing music that he really likes, and it so happened to be popular. And I don't know if you've seen all the compilations online where he's talking about someone said that he couldn't make a hit, so he made "Awaken My Love," and then he didn't make a video for it, and then he made "This Is America," and it's like one of the biggest videos ever. Do you know what I mean? Like he's competing against himself realistically because no one could touch him in any lane that he decides to enter. So it's a bit like with this album, it's like, is this you now? Is this like the evolution of you, or is this just an attempt at another kind of avenue, which I'm not sure what the avenue is.
But isn't that, I think, when you take new direction and you try new things and you show a different facet of yourself, is that not evolution? I think he's shown evolution and progression.
I'm not saying he's not progressed. I'm saying there's no thematic tie for me between all these different moments of Childish Gambino. It's like they seem like what Drake does, where he's just not following a trend, because I know Childish Gambino sets trends rather than follows them. But it's like, oh, this is going to work, so I'm going to do this. Rather than Kanye, who's like, I am living in this album. Do you know what I mean? So this is my current life. I am going through a divorce, or I am trying to be the biggest artist in the world, and this is his real vision, rather than like, yeah, I can make good music, so I'm just going to make good music. And Ludwig is a cheat code for him, I feel like, even though he's not really on this album that much, which was a surprise to me.
I don't know. I think artists make music for all sorts of reasons, but one of them is definitely because they can. So I think he's did what he's meant to do. Like, if you can make a hit record, make the fucking hit record.
There's no hit on this, from my understanding.
I'm talking about the previous. I haven't gone through this album with a fine comb yet, but just his career as a whole, I think he did what he's meant to do, and he's served and given different parts of himself, and it's great to see that expression. He hasn't put himself in a box. And we always like sometimes talk about people being more versatile and like change with times and like not just being one trick pony. And I think he's the epitome of that. So, and this being his farewell album, it's going to be really hard to do a farewell album. If you're someone that has all the different pieces of art to make a farewell album, like how do you represent that?
Yeah, but this is the kind of genius of him, is that like it's a farewell album to Childish Gambino, but it's not a farewell to Donald Glover or whoever else he becomes next. You know what I mean? Right. So it kind of takes away that pressure of being like, this is my final one. It's just like I'm putting this character to the side now.
Yeah,
and then whatever I'm going to do next will be that. So this is like what I mean. He's so talented, like in that way. Yeah, and clever.
I agree with what you're saying, Sean, because he could. I feel like on this album he's exploring the different roads or like the different doors he could open to a new version of himself, like Lithonia, and there's another track that's like a rock song as well. So it's like he could easily be a rock artist if he wanted to be, as Donald Glover. And it's interesting that this album explores the different spaces that this entity of Childish Gambino, the artist, can be. Like, it makes sense that he's doing Lithonia. It makes sense that he's doing the rap stuff, because they all have their own like route in his big discography now. But I don't know. I think Sander's hit is Lithonia for me.
That song's weird. That's the one that goes Cody. That one.
It's a weird song, but
once it gets going, I actually stop liking it. I like the beginning. But I can't lie, man.
I've listened to this album I think 4 or 5 times, and it hits more every time.
For me, it's In the Night that hits the most.
In the Night
is the Georgia Smith
In the Night's hard. Yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah, so I love that one. I mean, I wanted to like a lot of this album. I'm not saying I dislike it in any way, shape, or form, but to try and come from you know, the Eminem album we're talking about, where I'm just like, you know what, I don't feel to listen to this. Da, 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 da. With this Childish Gambino album, like I said, I've only listened to it all the way through once, and then my favorites I've been listening to here and there. I just kind of struggle to feel something for it, which is Sam, really sad to say.
What about Happy Survival? It's got your favorite band featured.
Is that at the end? Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I saw that when I was, because for an album like this, I don't care to like have features spoiled. I just look through it and go, oh, okay. Again, Krungbin released an album like a couple months ago that was fantastic. So I'm like, I'm not really itching to hear new Krungbin, and it was all right. You know, they do a lot of work for other people, so it's just like this is just one of their things. It's like when Tame Impala features on a Gorillaz track or something like that. It's not his best work, but it's all right. It hits the buttons, you know, or hits the right marks. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe come the end of the year, this could be, you know, rising up my list. But for now, it's just kind of like, it feels a bit not stale. It just feels a bit kind of like, it's a bit of a downer for me if I start trying to form an opinion on this.
I will say,
just maybe just need to let it sit, because that's why
gassed.
Got you gassed?
No, yeah, for sure. And this is my favourite experimental album since that Arm & Hammer one last year.
Oh, wow. You got to speak up.
Do you think this is experimental?
I think so. I think this is definitely experimental. Listen to the music on it. He's exploring so many different
like I just need to let it sit.
sounds. And it's like I was thinking about that comment you made about Atavista when it first came out, and how there's better artists doing experimental music. Like JPEG, I think you use as a reference. And I feel like here, he's making that music that we want to hear Kanye make, for example. Like it's that level of production and that level of vocals. There's that, what's that track? I love Survive. The way he's rapping on that and the production on it and the way he uses Chloe as the feature. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, I certainly think he's making better music than Ye at this point. But I also, again, I still feel like it's a lot of different influences and styles and whatnot, but there's nothing there where I'm going, oh, I've not heard that before, or that's like really daring musically. Like that's what I mean. I'm still not sure how I feel. I like it. Like the song I love is Steps Beach. I love that song. That's a great song. There's like I said, there's moments on here, there's songs, but then there's others where I'm like, doesn't feel fully fleshed, or like it doesn't. I'm hearing it from another artist, so I don't feel like I need this as much. But it's how I feel with the last two projects though. They're not wowing me, but it might just need time. I don't know, but like I say, it's more the concept that's grabbing me. That's interesting, and that's the difference between like this and the Eminem album. It's like this isn't perfect to me, but there's something tangible to like sit with, and like, you know, that you've thought about this. There's depth. That's what I like about it. And that's why I think I'll continue to keep checking Childish Gambino. Not every album's going to be the one, but there's enough here for me to sit with, and that's going to make me anticipate what's coming next.
Theo was going to say something as well. Sorry, I cut you off.
No. It's all I'm just saying. I'm still undecided. No, I'm still undecided on this album myself. I think there's some good points, bits on this album, but I feel like it's something I really need to sit with. That was the only point I was going to add, and then I was going to go on what did everyone make of, because the real talking point. Well, not real talking point, but the point that everyone's grabbed from this album is that Yoshinoda track.
What about it? The bars or the sound?
Everything about it, because it's all well, I've kind of listened to it. I kind of see where people are coming from, but yeah, it's all sort of applied to Drake.
So I think the like I said, the sort of the references to Kanye and Drake, like the actual, as in like the musical ones, I think there's a real point to that. As for like the potential dissing or whatever, I can't speak to that, because I didn't even know that like they had any kind of problem, Drake and Childish Gambino.
They did. You know, Childish said "This Is America" was a Drake diss, right?
It was a Drake diss. Yeah, "This Is America." Yeah, it's a Drake diss. Yeah, it is, because that's what Childish Gambino came out and said it. And the problem is, you know, if you've not, I think all of us probably need to go back to the track, because when everybody was saying it was this, I wasn't hearing it, and then I've gone back and I've now really. Yeah, I think it is a proper diss to Drake, that track. Because if you deep the first verse, he's actually imitating Drake, the way he's rhyming. Like he's rhyming like Drake. And then the second verse, they're just bars attacking Drake. It's slick though. It's not for everybody to sort of like get at straight away, because I didn't get it straight away. It's very slick how he does it. But there's certain bars that when you catch him, you're like, yeah, no, he's this ain't just like shots. This is like hugely directed at Drake. And then he come out and said, "This is America's," and the Drake diss.
Where's this?
What were you saying, Neil?
And what's it coming from? Sorry. Like I've heard
that I don't know.
I've heard chat about this before, and I didn't really pay attention to it. But now you guys saying this, it's making me really have to dive into this at some point because
yeah.
Is it because he freestyled on Pound Cake?
Oh wow. Oh yeah, do you remember that?
I'm taking it all the way back.
One of the greatest freestyles. I'm just getting the impression more and more that Drake is like a really bad person behind the scenes. That's just all these things coming out.
Stop it.
There's so much coming out, man.
Stop the foolishness, man.
There is loads coming out.
Propaganda, man.
Yeah.
You guys are full of propaganda.
There's been stories for years, but it's just now it's like it's trendy to
no, sure, that video you sent was like propaganda.
Okay. It literally was. Okay. Forget how you feel. What do you know factually? What's factually that's got you upset? Factually, don't tell me about what you assume.
He was hiding a child. He had to let that boy come home.
I'm not upset about it. I'm just saying, I like the amount of disdain that artists seem to have for Drake that's kind of built over the years implies that there's some shady shit that's gone on.
There's some shady videos coming out as well, man.
What videos? What videos?
Him and Kylie Jenner.
Drake clearly is recruiting Neil on some kind of ground because I don't know where this Drake love is coming from. Like,
it's not even love. I'm more like just thinking like, please show me these videos and these things so I can understand. It's more so that.
No, there's some weird stuff. I can't give it a complete fact check, but there's loads of things that keep coming out of like videos of him with all these. Oh God, it sounds so bad me saying all of this, like these young girls and him, like before even Tiger was going out with Kylie Jenner, he was already like sniffing about Kylie and that. But I don't know, man. I can't.
Can't
speak on it too much because they're not facts. That's the problem. Yeah,
all this stuff's been there, but like the hip hop media and the industry didn't say anything because Drake was the the guy making all the money and the in thing, right? But now, because of this, it's like I say, it's partly it's trendy to shit on him, but it's also not as risky to.
I can't like. It's feeling like another R. Kelly situation.
Oh well,
everyone knows, but everyone's ignoring it, type thing.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
When the surviving Aubrey Graham comes
R. Kelly
out,
had a tape.
Aubrey.
R. Kelly had a tape. Him peeing on a chick.
Yeah, that was wild, man.
He's on the camera asking the interviewer to clarify what age is too young. He's been showing his true colours. Like,
but how did we get here? Wait, we were talking about Childish Gambino.
We were talking about Childish Gambino. We besmirched his name with this.
So trying to figure out what the source is, but all I can think of is just that like there's just stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, but.
I don't think Childish Gambino and Drake are in the same rooms though. Childish Gambino's weird, like, and everyone knows he's weird. And Drake's trendy. Like, I don't think Childish Gambino's in a trendy.
They're same rooms. They're same rooms.
But
they're both into TV and film.
Yeah.
Both make music that kind of crosses demographics. Definitely same thing.
You reckon they're in the same rooms? I don't, but okay.
100%. Both in TV. Both have a hit TV show. Both of them have loads of them actually because he did.
They're very similar actually.
He did Community.
Yeah, I know that.
Childish Gambino. He did. What do you
Is it a jealousy thing then?
The film with the musical. Jealousy? No, I think it's healthy competition. Maybe.
I think there is tension. Opinion would be that Childish Gambino is the better artist in every realm possible. Right? Drake is not a great actor. And Childish Gambino has made a song that's not only crossed over. Well, I'm making a point here. The song's not only crossed over into the mainstream, but it's also eternal. People walk down the aisle to Redbone. They don't walk down the aisle to fucking Hot Lambling, do they?
No. Do you know what? Just so long we're going home.
It looks like he's in so much pain. Go and talk, man. What are you trying to say?
No, do you know what though? Actually,
I'm processing what you just said.
What I said is facts. If you don't believe me. Check this. No,
but to sort of piggyback that though, if you think about it, like Drake and I'm trying to think of it from Childish Gambino's perspective or Donald Glover, whatever, is that when they both first came out, which was around a similar-ish time, they both received a lot of flack. Like they weren't like the kind of
cool guys.
They got a lot of stick for exactly. Yeah, they got a lot of stick from the industry, from fans, whatever. Drake has obviously gone on to be this huge artist. It's come about a bit slower for Donald Glover. I think he and, like you say, Sam, a lot of other people would view him as the better quote unquote artist. But they've been operating in certain spaces, but Drake has always been the bigger one. So maybe there's a bit of like tension there in that, like, we're doing the same thing. I'm better than you, but you're bigger than me. I don't know. Maybe that's all I can think of.
Neil needs to talk. Neil needs to pop his shit.
Hold on, I'm better. Hold on, I'm better than you, but you're bigger than me.
Yeah,
let that sink in. How can he be better than him, but yet the other one's bigger? I just don't understand.
He made less music. He had less of a focus on music.
But we know that there's not a direct correlation between sales and quality.
That's not true.
I ain't talking about sales.
Yeah, but that's what I mean though. Is like I'm just trying to. I'm not saying this is it. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this potential tension between the two artists. It's like, where does this stem from?
Are they both from
that's
Canada?
all I can think of.
No. Donald Glover's from Atlanta somewhere.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
fair.
They both also like came up prior to rapping. Like, I know Drake was acting, Donald Glover was acting. There's a very similar trajectory. So I'm just trying to think, where's this tension come from? If there is even tension.
Drake colonized Atlanta, innit?
That could be it.
You know what?
That could be it.
You know what? This is exactly what I was thinking.
That's it.
Kieran beat me to it, because I'm not even going to lie. When he said he was from Atlanta, that's exactly what was running through my mind. Was
just for clarity, he's from Georgia, not Atlanta.
That's it.
Even so, though, like, it's still the South, isn't it? And now he's saying that Drake has gone.
That's it. That's
what I mean. Atlanta is in Georgia, but it's still adjacent. Yeah.
Shit. Girl.
So we got there in the end.
Okay, I got it.
No, I'm joking.
We need to cut this out. We need to just stop being on these weird tangents of connecting the dots in the strangest way possible. That doesn't make any sense. Drake colonized Atlanta, so therefore Childish Gambino has to diss him.
But we do know it's documenting that he has gone to Houston and Atlanta to create and boost his sound.
That's fact.
Yeah.
You're back at this point. Out of all of us, still, you're like, yeah, this is the one that makes the most sense.
he said it.
Kendrick said it, man. It's factual.
No, Drake said it himself. Do you know what I mean? He used to go to Atlanta, the strip clubs, and with Future and all them, and this is how he did the sound. That's how a lot of artists make their hip hop music. They go and connect with the Latin rappers and producers, create their music, go to the strip club, see how it bangs, and then they go from there. That's their recipe of making music.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Atlanta rappers will make like 20 tracks in a night and be like, right, straight to the strip club from the studio.
Yeah, that's literally what they do.
That's the one we're dropping. Yeah, that's true.
That's what it is. Metro Boomin, Future, all of them did it.
Yeah.
So he just followed that formula. So if you're from that area and you see someone from out of town that you may have some tension with, do that and do it better than you.
I don't think Childish Gambino was in the strip club trying to make them listen to Redbone. I don't think he was doing that.
But I'm just saying though, like if you're outside to come in and you're taking up all the juice and eating up all the dairy milk, you'd be like, hold on, bruv. What are you doing? Like, that's mine, innit?
So we're all kind of like, for different reasons, getting to the same thing here, but I think
Childish Gambino is fighting a battle against himself. I don't think Drake's going to come out and do what he did to Kendrick. I also don't think Drake is ever going to enter any beef ever again, because he's too easy to start fighting. Really?
I think he will. 100%.
Drake needs to take a break.
I think he will.
He's 1-0, or no, 1-2. Sorry, he's lost 2 battles publicly, 2 very public battles.
Theo's sitting there thinking, I just wanted to know what they thought of the track. Like we've gone off on a tangent. Man.
Sorry.
Conspiracy theories and all sorts. No, I love it. It's good. This is where we thrive. Okay, where were we?
Wrapping up our opinions on it, yeah.
Album.
Yeah.
Wrapping up opinions. Has anyone not spoken about this album before? I feel like we've all said our piece, haven't we?
We've all said something wild.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I haven't fully listened to it yet, but I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a good album. And I'm gonna gonna return to it for sure, and watch the film as well. I'm looking forward to that.
What film? Is it something that's coming out in the cinema, or is it coming out on like Prime or something? Because I know he's got like a deal with Prime at the moment.
I actually don't know.
I can't I can't imagine this soundtrack in a film. The way when I'm listening, I'm like, how does this actually work in a movie though?
Might slot in perfectly. It might just be jarring. Who knows?
Oh no. Let me not read whilst we're like on the podcast. There is definitely a film, and it's called.
You're just whipping out Doom to start reading. What's wrong with you?
I'm on Wikipedia, man. Like,
okay.
I read something here about being touted as an IMAX exclusive event or something like that.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
We'll have to look into that one. But there is a film. There's a trailer. I'm looking forward to it. Cool. Okay, should we talk about the UK?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Where do we want to start?
That Wretch one. That Wretch one gassed me. Like I had that on loop.
That is why Wretch is one of the best people in this country, because he can do that. He can do what he just did there, and something like a Daily Duppy really helps you to grasp what he's saying and how talented he is.
100%.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
That album list was like, it reminded me of Jay-Z at his peak.
Yeah. Oh. There were so many connected bars where it's like you're hearing one bit where he's like, the main event is the side man, and he brings up Beta Squad and all kind of this kind of stuff, and then he'll do stuff like Ghost of Power and Kane, and oh my gosh, bro, no one's writing like that. No one's writing like that, and no one can really do it on the same level that Wretch does. And I feel like he just enjoys his freestyles because he's like, I don't know where this will go in an album, because he always makes albums that are like quite, concise, or like they're a concept or they're following a theme. But this is where he gets to really flex his ability and on features, but he hasn't really done that many features in recent years like some of the other legends of the scene have been doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's phenomenal, man. He's phenomenal. Is there talk of an album coming?
I don't know.
Was there? No,
don't know.
I'd love to hear one. When was the last one? Was it
2 years ago?
Was it only 2? Oh yeah, it wasn't it actually? Yeah,
I don't
it was more. That was quite a short album, wasn't it?
Was that Grown Over Life, or was that not Grown Over Life?
Little Big Man.
Little Big Man.
Little Big Man. That's it. Yeah. That was a good project. Yeah, I mean, you've summed it up well. Nothing further to say about Wretch.
Does anyone have a favourite bar from that?
The little G Unit scheme.
There's loads, man.
Fair enough. Everyone's just.
I like the G Unit bit.
Everyone's just blown away by it.
It's top tier rap, isn't it?
The power one's good, like you said.
Yeah, the whole thing's crazy.
One, but there's loads. But even the Fury one, I like the Fury one.
Singing bit as well. That little singing bit.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
Oh yeah. The way he pulls a hook out is beautiful.
Yeah, smooth. What about Bashy? Everyone listen to that album?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What are we thinking about that?
It's got some good songs on there.
Just some good songs.
Well, I was letting Neil talk because Neil was talking. I didn't realize he was about to speak.
Oh, sorry. I was just surprised because obviously Bashy hasn't been around for a while. So to see him come out with a whole album, it was just a big shock to me. So I really enjoyed it. I think I wasn't a massive Bashy fan, so I wouldn't know his whole catalogue. I knew a couple songs, mainly the freestyles that he did, like on like the SBTVs or like the freestyles he did on the roads, like in Central London. Like that was very like British and like rap, and he stood out in his own way with the earrings and the lollipops and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's my memory of Bashy. With this album now, it was really refreshing. You really got an essence of being a black British person from the Caribbean. Like he put so much of his roots and who he is in this, rather than trying to copy what's trending right now and trying to sound like this other artist. I feel like he really just was true to himself. So it was nice to kind of get like and he gave you like a history lesson and also kind of like a real kind of a kind of chance for you to kind of see what it's like for him growing up and where he grew up in that part of London, which was just so nice. And yeah, it was cool, man. I enjoyed it. I think he hit all the elements really well.
It felt like a time capsule is what I felt for me personally.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? As in, he kind of opened up the time capsule and given you a view of what was going on in his life, and that kind of thing. And it was really, really good, because there's been a few albums from a few people where I thought, oh, maybe they're going to do that type of thing. Then they don't. You just get a few songs and a few hits. But in this case, I don't even think he's trying to make a hit song. He's just trying to make that album as true to what he wants it to be. It's fairly short when you look at how long it is. 11 tracks. They're all full length tracks. Nowadays anything over 2 minutes is a full length track, and arguably for what it is, it's got a lot of good songs on there. There's like at least 4 songs on there where I'd go, this is a song that I would play to someone else and go, you got to take this one in.
Yeah, you just summed it up well. For me, it just felt urgent. It was like there was no very lean album, no messing about, no filler. For me, it was just and I think it's the ideal thing to do when you've been away so long. Like, we talk a lot about, like a lot of debuts, people's debut albums, they talk about it being your life up until that point, and generally people's debut is their best one.
Yeah,
it felt like he'd done that for like the past 15 years. He like I think you said, like, Sam, like a bit of a time capsule, gave us the whole picture of, well, not just that, but his whole life. It was almost like, it wasn't even just a comeback, it was like a reintroduction. So if you'd never listened to Bashy before, you got everything about him within this 40-minute album. That was really impressive, really impressive. And we're talking about another person here that's multifaceted and has done really well in TV, film, and I think business as well. So he is someone that I think needs to be celebrated up there with the greats and the pioneers of the scene. I'm not talking like lyrically. I mean like just generally. He's a legend, and I think he's proved it with this album. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this album is good. It's a must listen to as well for everyone listening all around the world. People out there in Kenya, India, America, wherever you are, we see you. But listen to Bashy, Being Poor is Expensive, because honestly, that album is a great representation of what our culture's like. You can get a view for what it's like. And I think it's a very accessible album. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like there's songs on there that have that kind of global appeal. The one with, what's that guy's name? What is his name? The one from... is it Halley? Is that how you say his name? Hailey?
Oh, from Western.
Yeah. Blessed with Scraps. That's a good little track.
Yeah, that was good.
On the Rise as well is a good track. There's a few good tracks on there, but give it a listen, honestly. And to be fair, this isn't something that like I'm trying to take away from Bashy right now, but there's a lot of great music coming out of this country. Like great music. And in the playlist at the moment, I've put so many tracks in there that are from UK artists, and they are, I think they're fun, they're different, they're not copying American styles, they're very unique to us. I don't know about you guys. Have you guys been listening to anything UK at the moment other than this album?
I just checked the tracks that you shared in the playlist, and I was really liking those. Yeah.
Nameless, he's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, Nameless is amazing.
Nameless, Skepta, Black the Ripper, and Little Sims.
Okay. R.I.P. Black the Ripper. I know he passed away a couple of years back. But yeah, Lil Sims as well. She dropped that track with Sampha. That was a good little track. I don't know if they're working on an album together, or if it's just a random single, because I know they both do like to just do music and that kind of stuff. But if they did a collab album, that would be a top tier contender.
That would be fire if they did something. Yeah.
From what I heard is on the tour that Sampha and his band are reworking a lot of the songs, and they're kind of like jamming rather than just playing through the set list. So I've got a feeling that maybe they performed together at something and we're like, oh shit, we need to record this one. Yeah. It gave me a little bit of kind of like Untitled, Unmastered vibes in that sense. It felt like a jamming session. But no, that's an incredible track between those two.
Yeah, that's another UK track there if you're looking for music to listen to from our country. But to kind of run off a little list, because I went on a UK kind of binge, I think probably Friday or something, or maybe Thursday. So there's an artist called D-Riginal, DEERIGINAL. He's got a track called Oh So Smooth. And I'm telling you, that is the summer banger. Oh, so smooth. Just like my girlfriend's leg. Oh, so smooth.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, that song it's a bit of fun, but it's not cheesy in any type of way, and it's really, really good. I honestly love that track. Name Bliss is someone who's popping off a lot online at the moment. He's got a freestyle that he's done. Really great freestyle. He's also got other tracks. They're really good. Obviously, everyone who's listened to this podcast would know that we love Potter Paper. Potter Paper's got a feature at the moment on a track with Russ Russ Millions, who's like a fairly big drill rapper over here. But it's a good little track. It's a lot of fun. And there's someone that I know. I say no. Someone that I went to uni with for a while called Crafty893. I think he's one of the best grime MCs at the moment. He's got a track with a guy called Blessed and another guy called Renz, and he also produced a track for Capo Lee and Big Zoo. But those two tracks are separate. But Crafty893 is an absolutely insane lyricist. He dropped one of my favorite bars I've ever heard, where he said something about, get her wet like Evian, make her finish like Nivea. And it's like, when I clocked what was going on there, yeah, it's the same letters are in Evian and Nivea. And I was like, why has no one done this before? Do you know what I mean? Especially when you're talking about an act like sex, like, people always talk about mashing up someone's guts, but it's like rearranging someone so much that they go from being wet to creamy. I'm sorry, that is an insane level of ability. Do you know what I mean? Like, anyone who's lived that kind of experience knows what we're talking about here. But
I ain't gonna lie, that went over my head. But when you explained it, I'm like, that's level.
It's crazy. So honestly, in the UK, we've got some great artists at the moment. And
I was gonna say, Sam, we forgot to mention as well Heady One's album as well.
Yeah, there's a track on that that's really good. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's solid, because I think his last album was Edna, and it was like 4 years ago now.
Yeah, he's having a good time right now. And it would be amiss of us not to mention the man of the moment right now, Central C. There's some good songs coming out at the moment from Central C.
Yeah, he's rapping different, isn't it?
Yeah, but last month we mentioned him on that Asake track or whatever it's called. This month he's had that track with Ice Spice, which I think is absolutely amazing.
Me too. Yeah,
it's a fun time, Neil. You're allowed to have fun. It's not
We're
your
allowed
band
to
for
enjoy
band.
life, man.
Yeah,
I haven't heard it yet.
Chill,
I haven't heard it yet. So
and then the Gen Z love track as well. That's pretty good.
That Gen Z love one. I was shocked. I was like, this is reminding me of like Tiny Temper back in the day kind of vibes.
He's having a
I'm
good
gonna
time.
listen to it.
I think Central C.
Wait, is that?
Go on.
Sorry,
No, go on.
sorry, go on.
Okay, well,
That Central C one,
Yeah.
is that the one he sampled Tiny Temper's wifey rhythm?
oh, maybe
I don't know. It reminded me of that though.
he might.
the
have.
Gen
I
Z
wasn't
love
paying that much
one.
attention.
Yeah,
That rings a bell, actually. That's probably why it sounded so familiar, but
because I heard it in like a background of a store, and I was thinking, isn't that wifey rhythm? Then I heard Central C started rapping, so I was like, oh,
maybe it is that. Yeah.
That could be what it is. But honestly, for me,
okay.
I'm not mad at Central C becoming the poster child of the UK rap scene, because I think he has all the
We've had
makings of
worse.
what we would describe as a good rapper. He's got an iconic first line, which is always that all right, like that all right.
All
It's
right,
cool.
you need to do it right. You need to do it right, man. I like it.
It's iconic.
At first, I
He
didn't.
never really
but
says something
I
that's
like
too
it,
wild. Apart from when he did the Doja Cat song, them bars there are a bit weird, but it worked. But at the moment, I'm not mad at him representing the UK, and he's not trying to do anything to, oh, look at me, I'm a big artist. He's like, I'm a rapper, I'm here to rap, get this money, and get out. And he says some things that I find quite funny sometimes. And he's a good little storyteller as well, actually. In the Ice Spice track, he basically documents him cheating in it. And it's just a bit funny to me. Like,
That song is so wild, isn't it? Like
it's addictive.
the way they're condoning cheating is so crazy.
Well, at least Ice Spice doesn't talk about
it is
poo.
mad. No, it is
Ice
mad.
Spice doesn't talk about poo in this song, which is thank God, because she's obsessed with talking about poo. I don't know what her thing is. Sean's the one that made me realize it. She's obsessed
Some
with
people
her
have
ass.
fetishes, you know.
Yeah, she's got a weird
Yeah,
fetish.
she definitely has a fetish of that. Yeah, of some kind. But no, I know the way they were talking about like cheating was hella toxic. I must admit, I was enjoying the
It was
track.
crazy.
but
I've never heard a
it was
song so
mad.
toxic.
It's-
You know.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I think it was a great track, and if we're gonna kind of stay on this kind of rhythm of talking about songs that we've enjoyed as opposed to projects now, I want to open it up to anybody who's had a single that they've really like stuck with this month. For me, at the moment, Meg Thee Stallion with that Watashi wa Star, that song's hard. And that guy in the song, I forgot his name. Forgive me for forgetting his name, but he had a banger with It Ma 10 years ago. What is his name? So I could credit him properly. Yuki Chiba. Yuki Chiba is the underground goat right now. So yeah, anyone else had any singles that they've been kind of sticking with? Because I know everyone's probably heard the Meg Thee Stallion track. Everyone listening's probably heard it as well. But anyone got any sleepers?
Which one's that? That Mamushi? Is that
Yeah,
what you're
Mamushi. Yeah.
Man, you didn't even add that to the playlist.
Oh no, I added the Big Crit track because I I heard that one first. I was like, this is better than the Mamushi one for the playlist.
Not me really. I mean, Navy Blue just dropped, and you know how I feel about Navy Blue. So, and he's got an album coming out this Friday. So that's someone that's been actually no, tell a lie. Larry June's new track. Has anyone heard that?
That was hard, isn't it? He's coming different.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. High energy on that.
No, I'll tell you a single that like I can't stop playing, and I have to give him a shout because of hate. Like I was a bit wrong to hate him before, but lately I've been giving more love. Is that Saturday Mornings track by Corday and Lil Wayne, man.
Oh yes.
That track is hard, man.
That's
that
the one.
track is hard. I can't stop playing that, man. And Corday is boring, man. I'm sorry.
We have to take back what we said the other day. Neil was right.
100%.
Neil was right.
Yes.
I'm there. I'm just there screwing my face. I'm like, the way he's just rhyming and like creating this perfect picture. I'm sat there like giving him like, I'm just bound that French kiss, man. I'm like, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, but Wayne as well with his 2 features in 1 week is
that's
unprecedented.
Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
You're right.
Yeah.
That Corday track, absolutely fantastic. And I know
if he comes with an album like that, I'm all over it. I'm telling you right now. If that album is out, if he's coming with that energy, give him an album of the year. The way he's going at the if he's talking like that, honestly, it blew me away. I couldn't believe what I was listening to. The album is incredible. That song, is incredible.
Yeah.
I think this would be the perfect alley-oop for the album. Like Theo was saying, I think this is amazing.
This will carry you where it needs to go.
Yeah, man, to hold your own and more with a GOAT like Lil Wayne on a track, and Lil Wayne have a killer verse in it as well. Man, it's the perfect formula. Do you know what I mean? So I'm happy that he's having this moment, and I'm happy that people get to kind of really just enjoy this, and I hope it just kind of continues for longer, and he can like drop an album that kind of like reflects all his skills and talent.
Yeah. Anything to add to that, Kieran or Sean?
No, fingers crossed, isn't it? I hope for so. The other thing I was going to say was that Sin Mado one by JPEG Mafia. That beat's crazy.
I was trying to get to that side of music crazy. Now. I was trying to get to the Denzel Curry album, which I haven't had a chance to listen to, but it's got one of my tracks of the year. So I know Sean's quite excited for that album. So go on, Sean, give us your...
Yeah. Has everyone heard it yet?
Yeah, I love that album. Yeah, I think it might be my album of the year right now.
No, the album is
There's no monologue, it's just energy. It's just energy.
It is energy. It's sick, man.
Sometimes you don't need to be deep. You don't need like to go in with the concepts or anything like that. Denzel just sounds like he's having fun and he's like collaborating with people.
That's fun.
It's just a vibe. It's going to make you want to fucking.
He's such a refined artist right now. Like,
it is. I wanted to punch stuff, man.
Oh yeah, he's a great rapper as well.
Couldn't have said that any better though. Some of these tracks I'm listening, I'm like, I just wanted to smash something up, man. That energy was unreal. Honestly, I was like, what is that? I was getting gassed.
And what's the one with? What's the beat? Is it Sked? Is that the name of the track? Sked.
Oh, is it?
Sked is crazy. Yeah, Sked.
Yeah, that's hard. And ASAP Rocky on, is it Hoodlums? Oh, wow.
ASAP Rocky's still pending, isn't he, at the moment?
Well, apparently it's dropping end of next month.
Oh, sick. Well, we're going to have a good month next month.
Yeah, Hoodlums. ASAP Rocky's on that. Crazy. This is like an artistic mixtape. That's the best way I could put it. It's like it's high quality mixtape stuff. But it is, man. This is one, if you go gym or anything like that, put this on, that session will fly by.
Nice.
Anyone else been listening to any other projects?
I accidentally started listening to the Action Bronson project because I heard one of the tracks on.
That sounds good, you know.
I heard one of the tracks on the playlist, or maybe it did Smart Shuffle and played them in between. So I was like, "Oh, what's Action Bronson saying?" And I was like, "Oh, there's a new project." So I flicked it on for a bit, and Action Bronson don't miss, but he's just one of those guys where it's like, rap is like his side career now. Like he's mostly a chef, isn't he, and a TV personality. He's not a rapper like that anymore.
He was a wrestler as well when he for a bit. Is he wrestling still?
I don't know what he did.
He's doing all sorts, man. Yeah. He was in. It's not like the new second biggest one. I don't know what they're called. I'm going to butcher it. It might be something like AEW or
it is
something
AEW.
like that.
All Elite Wrestling. It's All Elite Wrestling. Yeah,
okay.
AEW.
But like some of the like Paddy and Molly at the UFC were wearing his trainers. Like he's just like dipping his hands everywhere. He's got I think he's got to deal with New Balance. But I still like listen. Action Bronson's hard, man. Like some of his music is fantastic, but I haven't got a fucking clue what he's talking about.
Action Bronson though, like that time I tried to get you guys to rap like him. He's got such a definitive style, that it's like you just go with it, man. Just let him say what he's saying, like. When he says like you ever grocery the whip on a Wednesday when your tummy's hurting or whatever the fuck he says, I mean, just let him just go with it. Like,
I love it, but it's just like, what is he on about? But,
he's got a great voice as well.
It's fantastic voice. Yeah. And he was some of the quotes in there, the references, like the Theo. Do you hear? Like, I think he name dropped like Shavkat Rachmanov or something like that. He's different.
Oh no, he did. He did. Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah. No, I do like Action. I need to check. So you're saying the album's good then, Sam? Because I was listening to a bit of it.
I listened to it on my way somewhere. I listened to about 20 minutes of it, which ain't the whole thing. I'm pretty sure that weren't the whole thing because I'm looking at it now, and there's a Larry June feature, and I never heard that.
That's a good song, actually.
Because what I've heard, I thought, this is good. I need to check his album out because I like Action.
Well, he's got the cheat code of working with The Alchemist a lot and all that kind of stuff. So he's good.
100%. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It's worth a listen. Action Bronson is one of those people where it's like, it's hip hop for hip hop heads. Said hip hop enough there, but it's good music. So worthwhile.
He appeals to a lot of random people, though. Like, there's a lot of people out there that are just not like in hip hop that love Action Bronson.
The voice,
I think it's
the
that
beats.
kind of like wrestling, combat sport crowd, and like the food stuff. Yeah, he's got a bigger following than I think people think.
100%. 100%. Any other sleeper albums?
Common and Pete Rock.
I haven't listened
Common
to
and
that.
Pete Rock's
man,
album.
I need to deep this album.
There's good music on it.
Yeah. Had a nice
I feel
drive
like
through
Pete
the
Rock
country
he's been saving those beats for like decades because some of them.
Yeah, how is he still so good?
They sound timeless.
Because they're from the archive. That's why.
Oh man, he's such a good producer. But and Common as well. It's like, how do you still sound this fresh?
Well, that's
Common's
like
got to be
when we fingered
how
with
old now?
Common
50?
when we did the freestyles in that episode. I don't know if it's out yet. Probably not. But Jesus,
I think this is actually Common's best album since in a while. I can't lie. Like
nothing
might
tops
be,
Common's
yeah.
B for me.
Neil, have
Common's
you
B is
listened
the
to it?
best album to ever exist.
No, I haven't, but I've been seeing him on all of my feed and stuff. Like I saw him do that show. He was doing like a live show, like a live type show with someone.
What was Common's last good album? I'm trying to remember.
I'm looking now at this.
It's B.
It's like
B.
seriously.
It will always be B.
I'm trying to be serious as well. Like, no, because Find Me Forever was good as well. That one that came after B.
2012. That one came out. 2010.
Shit, I keep forgetting he's in John Wick 2.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him. I haven't listened to this album, but I feel like he's in a rollout right now.
Oh no, The Dream and the Believer. That's all right. I liked that album. That album had a few.
That was quite a good album as well. Yeah.
The Dreamer and a Believer. When was that?
I think it's better than that.
2011.
I can't lie. The production's
probably
mixed nicely.
I don't doubt it. Common doesn't
beats
miss.
are hard.
Yeah, he just
Black America again was good as well.
Do you know what it is about Common? He's technically one of the GOATs, right? But every time he drops, it's just crickets, and I don't know why. If it's because maybe he doesn't do like proper promotion or perform, but like no one's checking for Common.
But I think it's his style as well. Like he's not trying to make like those hit songs.
Yeah,
and
that's
also,
true.
This album's
and he's
got
not
less
really
streams.
controversial like that.
This album's got less streams than I would hope it has. Like the title track's got 1 million, but the rest are like below 250,000 plays, which is like that's not representative of Common, is it?
But I think the last time he was trying to be commercial was, do you know that album Nobody's Smiling? It had some big singles.
With Vince on.
Yeah, that had big singles.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
But I think as well, like
well.
I feel like he's like someone that's he's from the era of like the really early ages of hip hop, where streams and views wasn't really the measure. It was more the feeling, how you work the crowd, your skills with the freestyle, the pen, your artistry was more kind of like the things that people kind of hold in high regard. And not to say that he can't get streams and views, because he definitely can. He has the ability and the quality is there, but I just don't feel like that's his main focus. And kind of like some of the other artists, he's multifaceted. He's got the film, the acting, and all that kind of stuff that he does as well. But why hasn't he like been this polarizing like number one artist? I just don't think that's his bag.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not many people can hold that spot, and when they do, they're of a certain kind of type. And I just don't think that's for him, and not in a bad way. I think he's great. I just don't think he's going to be that number one that everyone kind of runs to. I think
he's too conscious. Like, you wouldn't want to hear that stuff. Like, I don't know. Well, I think general populace don't really want to hear that stuff.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what it is. I think consciousness will always be something that people want to hear, because people always want to hear the truth. But I just don't think for his style it's working. And the reason why I say that is because I'm flipping the script, but look at Bob Marley, yeah? He was talking some real conscious, like real teachings of like Rastafari and reggae and politics and the realness of what he was going through in the state of Jamaica and the world. But yet he just took over the whole world with that music. You know what I mean? And he wasn't white. He was a black Rasta man. Smoke. He was going against every facet of what it looks like to be a pop star, but yet he was the star. So,
no, I don't know if that stuff gets famous anymore, though. Like, I was thinking about like Tupac changes, and like what's pop now is not conscious music ever.
Yeah,
really.
the public. What's it? Oh no, sorry. The collective consciousness has changed. No one cares about peace and love anymore. Everybody wants
dark.
to hear.
I think they do.
It's dark right now.
I think they do. I look at R&B.
R&B used to be like, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna treat you nice, give you flowers. Now it's like, I'm gonna nut in your face and fuck you from the back. This is not good.
It is terrible. It is terrible, man.
That's what these corporates are pushing at us.
Oh,
yes,
God.
I agree. I completely agree. But when a product is good, like Corday says, it don't matter. You know what I mean? It will prevail against all of that. You know what I mean? It don't matter. Look at Lauryn Hill. She made one album and she's still doing shows, and
barely. She can't perform. She don't own any of the rights.
And the new singers don't do well anymore.
I hear what you're saying, but I still believe in when their product is that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It can be any topic. It can be conscious. It can be just superficial shit. It can be anything. But when it's that good, people always love it.
I don't know, Neil. What about like Mr. Morale? Like, Kendrick didn't go into the top 10 until he dissed Drake.
I'm sorry. I don't rate Kendrick that much.
That's not true though.
Oh, you've been hiding that for a long time. You're on the wrong podcast here, boy.
No, I don't.
It's not about him being. Just happened, man. I can't.
That's just me. Like, it's.
But that's not true though. Damn was massive. Damn was a huge album.
This is true.
And even To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City were mainstream albums, number one. Like, but Damn was huge.
Let Neil finish his point because I want to hear the
Sorry,
kind of closing up of Neil's point.
But besides my personal feelings towards Kendrick, even what back to kind of reply to Kieran and to echo what Sean's saying, he still had one of the biggest tours, hip hop tours ever. So the quality's there for people that like that kind of stuff. It will always be there. The quality will always reign true and always speak for itself. So I feel like no matter what the thing is, if it's conscious, if it's not conscious, if the quality is there, the people will listen. And I just don't think Common's that at that level.
Common's never chased that, has he? That's what it
is.
Yeah,
I don't think
never wanted it.
I don't think
he cares about it. I don't think that's his bag. I don't think that's Or I don't think
the closest he came
to try and chase that.
Exactly. The closest he came was like he got Kanye to produce B, and obviously that was going to big up buzz. And then the next album went number one because he was still working with Kanye. Not like I'm not attributing all of his commercials to success. Sorry, to Kanye West. Yeah, that was Freudian slip there, man. It's getting late, isn't it? Yeah, but you know what I mean? I think he's just a kind of similar to what you were saying right at the beginning, Neil. I think was just like he's from a different era, and I think he's just a purist in a sense that for him it's always about the art and the culture, about hip hop culture, and hip hop, in its foundations was not about commercial success. It was about, well, we know what it was about, and that's why I think. But Common is still like almost a household name, like almost.
No, 100% he is.
Like,
Everyone knows who he is.
But like he's
People know who he is because of his acting career.
They might not know who his they might not know who his name is, but they'll see his face. They go, oh yeah, I've seen him in John Wick, or I've seen him in this. Common's done very well for himself, but
he's been in a lot of TV shows as well in America. I don't watch much television, but I hear he's in a lot of stuff. So yeah, Common's living his life, man, and he dates a lot of bad bitches. He doesn't seem to he doesn't seem to hold on to any of them, but he dates the baddest girls.
No, right now he's with Miss Hudson.
Oh yeah, they've been together for a hot minute, haven't they?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so shout out.
You are right.
Did he date Erykah Badu for a while?
He's been. I think so, didn't he? He's been with a lot of
Who's
people.
that, sorry?
He dated Erykah Badu for a while.
Erykah Badu.
He's one of the only people that didn't suffer from the Erykah Badu curse.
Serena Williams.
The curse.
Tiffany Haddish a couple years ago.
Haddish.
Yeah. Taraji P. Henson. That's what I'm saying. He's running through him, bro. He's running through him. But anyways, from that to someone else who's also dating / got a baby with a baddie, Big Sean. What are we thinking of his song? Yes.
Oh, Big Sean is on one at the moment, man. He is on one. God, I love this energy he's coming with.
The freestyle's hard.
Keep it up, man.
The freestyle's hard.
Yeah, you think he's gearing up for a good album there, Sean? As he is your namesake.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see. I've never. You know how I feel about Big Sean.
Big Sean's had a few good albums. Is it Dark Sky something? What, I don't remember what that was called.
That was a really good album.
Yeah, that album had a good few bits on it, and arguably his debut, even though it was a bit cheesy and of the time, very, very good album.
And Detroit 2 had some really
I was just about to say, Detroit 2 was good, man. Detroit 2 properly converted me because I used to be this person that, Big Sean, he's all right. But then I heard Detroit 2, I was like, boy, he's coming with that energy, man.
I knew Big Sean was that guy.
Specifically Deep Reverence, isn't it?
Deep Reverence.
Eternal.
That song is
Big Sean
fire.
had a song with Wiz Khalifa called Phone Numbers. And that was where I realized Big Sean was a serious guy. Like, I was like, he can rap. Like, there's a reason why he went in that lobby and did what he did.
The thing I'll say about Big Sean is, I think he's starting to now. I don't think he gets enough credit for like how influential he is as a rapper. Like when he came out, like, there's a certain person we spoke about a few times. I'm not going to go in on them, but there's a certain someone, big name, that definitely bit on that flow and definitely rode off on that wave. And 100%. And Big Sean was. You know, you can never deny his rapping ability, his technical ability, and his flow as well. He's got like sounds that. Effortless.
He makes me feel like nostalgic as well of that era of hip hop, like the 2012 hip hop.
All he's got to do is drop one boy, and you're in. You know what I mean? When he says boy, you're in.
Well, he was definitely like, I feel like in the first few years of that decade, like, you know, I'd say that, or at least like even the first half of the decade, you know, Drake and Kendrick were always kind of held up here, and Cole was like the part of that big three. Sean was definitely in that sort of second tier around that conversation.
Big Sean was bigger than them at one point. If you think about how his songs are playing, songs like Arse and Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay, I say Arse, ass. Those songs were bigger than anything that Drake, Kendrick, or Cole had at that time. Way, way bigger.
Facts.
Yeah. Well, this is what I mean is I think that people are starting to talk about it now, but he definitely had a lot more impact on the game and certain individuals in particular than he's been given credit for. The thing for me is why I've never really got into him is I've never really rated his albums. Like he's had some good projects, but nothing is like, I don't think he's ever fulfilled that potential that I think he's always had. So we'll see with this one. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I heard that Alchemist snippet. Oh, wow. Oh,
yeah. Crazy.
I need to, I'm looking forward to that one.
The freestyle though got me so hyped.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Also, that beat is crazy. I know it's old, but that beat is phenomenal, man.
If your girl only knew, oh come on.
Yeah.
But they added like new bits into it as well to gas it up.
Yeah. Got me gassed. I was like, okay. Yeah.
Was he being slick, do you think? Or do you think because DJ, you know DJ Head, the guy that he was a DJ at Kendrick's show and he's like inside scoop and all that, he said that Big Sean called him or something like that and said like, I wasn't talking about Kendrick, it's a different Gemini or something. Well, that's what DJ Head said. But I felt like he was being slick. I think he knows what he was doing. Like,
he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew what he was doing, man.
It was direct.
Yeah. This whole thing about
the
him
leaks
saying
to
that
this.
DJ Head. Nah, come on, man. He knew what he was doing. 100%.
From the first bar, I had to switch up the whole team because they committed treason. And come on, stop it. You know, it's just like, all right, he set the tone from the gate. He set the tone from the gate.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, Sean. I think sometimes his albums is not always the best representation of what I think his potential is. But I'm excited for it. I feel like it's his time, man. I feel like people are just kind of really giving his flowers. They've seen all the bullshit with all the other rappers, but I think they're really kind of gonna give him the time, the space to really let him shine and do his thing, and just whether it's good or bad, I feel like he will get his flowers from this. I feel like it's come to that point in his career and everyone's time that people look back at all he's done and be like, yo, like Sean is that guy. Let's hail him up. Let's give him all his praise.
And the singles he's spitting.
Yeah, that
spitting,
song, is crazy.
100%.
Already he's proved it.
Yeah.
100%.
He even proved himself
I
on
hope
the
so,
on the
because
Eminem
I want to
track.
try and live with... What's that, sorry?
He said he even proved himself on the Eminem track.
Exactly, that feature. He's rapping like a goat on that. I can't lie.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's putting the level, man. It's ridiculous.
I'm hoping he gets... I'm hoping it's a project like that you said, Neil, that kind of shows a good representation of, you know, just how good he is. And I'm looking forward to something I'm going to do next month, actually, is just try and live with albums a bit more. I feel like there's just so much coming out.
Sean, you say this monthly, man. I can't lie.
I was about to say, I said it at the start of the year that I really wanted to try and do that. And then as the year's gone on, I've slipped into the whole, like,
The hype cycle.
singles and playlist stuff and just not living with anything. And I want to try and do this with Big Sean. I just hope that what happens with him doesn't happen again, which is like flipping Kendrick comes along and steals the thunder. This happened a couple of times, isn't it?
That's what I said. That's what I've been saying, because I just feel like right now, Kendrick's the boogeyman. I'm using air quotation marks right now. He's the boogeyman.
You're still not convinced.
I really am not, because he's had the whole world on like in a headlock with this beef and also this hit song. And now, because he's kind of not delaying, but he's kind of like in the shadows waiting to drop. I feel as if, as an artist, if you're in a similar category as him, it's kind of sucks, because now you're thinking, I'm going to release my album later this year. I have to either wait for this guy to drop first, or I'm going to have to drop mine and hope he doesn't drop it. It's a hard place to be in right now. And it sucks. It sucks. If I was Sean, I'm gonna lie, I'd be like, bro, you're pissing me off, bro. Like, what's your beef with me?
But you know, we have to go on.
Someone's
We have
just
to
as good
go
as
on.
you or better. You purposely fuck up their stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have like not a vendetta, but you have a mission of like, I'm not letting this guy get the shine, so I'm just gonna keep treading on his stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take Neil. I'm gonna take your advice from earlier on in the episode and go on like what we know rather than like speculation. And what we've been told by Big Sean on Deep Reverence is that they patched it up. And then what we've been told by DJ Head is that he weren't talking about, or he weren't like goading Kendrick on this latest freestyle. So I can only assume that there's no tension there at the minute. I'm not sure.
It's Kanye then, surely, because I don't think that's patched up.
Oh yeah, obviously it has to be. I mean, Kanye was rude, just straight up rude about Big Sean. He said like it was the worst decision he ever made. Like,
Such an awful What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Kanye's a dickhead for that one. He's a wasteman.
Yeah, that was foul. But yeah. So I like I say, I'm hoping his album gets to live and we can enjoy it, and hopefully it's his best work. Because from what we're hearing, there was the freestyle as well that came out just before Like That dropped as well, where he's walking around the house, and that was a good freestyle. Yeah,
that was fire.
And he was actually talking about like the big free thing in that as well, which was interesting. So yeah. No, do you know what? August is shaping up to be a good one, man. We got Peggy and we got Navy Blue first week. We got Big Sean and Marvy. After that, we got ASAP Rocky at the end of the month. Good month, man.
And one more, I don't know what's going to happen, but Tory Lanez prison tapes.
Oh yeah, you got that. You were having a great time with that one.
Yo, prison tapes. Yo, them jail bars got holding down. I'm telling you. Yo,
is he showing any remorse, or is he? No, what's his?
Probably leaning into
what's
it.
his?
No, it's remorseless. I can't lie.
Yeah,
This
man.
music's mad.
bro, you don't give a fuck. So and that's the approach you should take. If you're gonna do the time, then
that's true. It means you're guilty, so you might as well talk your shit. Do you know what I mean?
Get it off your chest. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who would win in a battle? Tory Lanez or Crazy Titch?
Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez. But the reason why I say that because Crazy Titch, yeah. Now, if you say Crazy Titch, if you ask me this question like how many years ago, it's different. But Crazy Titch hasn't really done anything for us to be like, oh yeah, he's still about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't really know like what his lyrical ability and how good he is with a pen. I think off the hype alone, Crazy Titch will have the biggest impact here. But Tory Lanez will still wipe him. He will still wipe him. Tory Lanez.
This is why I'm so glad you're on this podcast now because I wasn't expecting anyone to answer me with that. I thought you were all just going to be like, shut up, sure. But you gave me a proper response. I love that.
I love it. No, I wish Crazy Titch was in a space where he could release music from Yard. But anyway, Tory Lanez is on his Vibe Cartel. He's coming for everyone. He's dotting his I's, crossing his T's. Prison Tapes is coming out soon. Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. You should have been a lot hotter than you are right now. It's a cold girl summer.
Oh no.
Wait for Prison Tapes. Just see what's coming, yeah?
No. That's a direct shot at Megan Thee Stallion. We haven't even used the board this episode with that.
It's the way you call the name.
I'm sorry.
Like
I haven't been impressed. Literally, all the videos I've seen of her tour or her shows, all I just see her shaking ass. Her and Ice Spice just shaking ass. It's just twerk. Yo, one trick pony. Like, show me some bars in it. Give me some songs. Give me some tunes in it. Like, I'm tired of it.
You got a point.
I'm tired.
Does anyone else have someone to call out this episode, or could we kind of wrap it up from here?
Sorry,
has anyone got someone that's really burning a hole in their pocket right now? Wants to chat to them or burning a hole in their chest?
I'm speechless.
Oh my days, that was
to carry on the speechless vibes. Then
I was not expecting.
I would like to leave everyone here with the wildest statement that I never thought I would say. But Flavor Flav is a talented musician.
What do you mean? He's been known this.
They don't. Watch this. I thought it was going to be a joke when he sits at this piano. Then there's
he's a musical genius.
He starts playing.
Yeah, me too.
It's fucking sick. I thought he was going to be terrible. Feels like the end of a church service.
Who's laughing, man?
It's Kieran laughing.
Someone's giggling.
It's Kieran laughing, man.
He's a funny guy. I can't.
This is what I'm saying. I know Flavor Flav is like Flavor of Love, all this kind of bullshit. I did not realize he was actually good at playing the piano and loads of other.
It's kind of beautiful.
No, yeah, he's a musical prodigy. Yeah. He can play, I think, like 10 instruments.
Yeah, this is why we need Neil on the podcast.
Yeah.
To call out Meg Thee Stallion and also to tell us Flavor Flav can play instruments.
It's the outro music of the episode.
100%. Sean, say your goodbye, say your stuff, press the buttons, get to the playlist. What do you always say?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like,
Discord.
you're confused.
We don't use that anymore.
I'm looking forward to Flavor Flav's album. What?
Piano album. Let's go.
Yeah. We'll get 3 stacks on the flute. Flavor Flav on the piano.
That was alright, you know.
I'm telling you, Flavor Flav can play.
Beautiful, man. That was.
Yeah,
man. A few artists have said that he's been a prodigy. He's always been able to play all kind of music, different instruments, and he's been quite respected amongst his peers for that reason.
That is criminal that they got him to flipping wear a big clock around his neck and just go, yeah, boy.
I think that was his thing. I think that was his thing. I don't think they told him to do that. But yeah, so that's my
that's top 5 ad-libs, by the way.
Throwing you off. That Flavor Flav is one of the best musicians alive. Clearly,
I'm speechless from the. That's a wild.
It's the way
ending.
he shakes his hands off before he's about to play. I'm like, this is going to be trash. Then he started playing. I was like, oh no, he's actually nice. He's actually nice. But listen, thanks for listening. we don't normally say this part, but we're going to do it today. Make sure you fucking talk in the Spotify bits, man. Like, you lot are shy. You're listening. You're all the way here, an hour plus into the episode, and you're not going to do what we're asking you to do. Just fucking do it. Go in there, write something. We'll write something back to you. That's it. That's all I got to say. And watch out, Meg Thee Stallion. Neil's coming for you.
Oh,
Hey, this is Sean, and thanks for listening to another episode of The Grey Area. Are you an upcoming artist, critic, journalist, or content creator? Hit us up on our Discord or in our YouTube comments if you want to share new music, take part in an interview, or are interested in collaborating. Links to these can be found in the show notes. Take care.